And hello and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Bayo and I'm one of the moderators of this webinar.
Hello, and I'm Lerato, the other moderator of this event. We are so glad you could join us today for this exciting and informative session. We have a great speaker and a great topic for you today. Just before we introduce our speaker for today's event, we'd like to ask you to take a moment to please answer a poll that will be showing on your screen. Okay. Thank you very much. Bayo, over to you, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Loreto. I want to believe that our attendees are having a nice time with the poll. Thank you, everyone, for taking our time to take the poll. Now we will see the results of the poll. Okay. Thank you very much for that. I hope everyone we got that result. We would share with you the result of the poll in between the presentation. Thank you very much again for taking our time to take the poll. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much. So let's get on to the nitty-gritty of why we're here today. Our speaker is Krish, the founder of Roptia, the ultimate platform for landlords and tenants. Krish is an expert in property technology and management and has over 18 years of experience in the industry. He will share with you some of the best practices and tools that you can use to reduce your effort, stress. Please. The topic today for the webinar is, after all, called How to Reduce Your Effort, Stress, and Time as Landlord, Owners, or Tenants. So in this webinar, you will be learning the exact tips for reducing your effort, stress, and time. You will also learn how to use Roptia, the platform to manage your rental properties and renovation projects easily. Bayo?
Awesome. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Loreto. The webinar is going to last for about an hour, including the question and answer session. And at the end, just feel free to ask any question during the webinar by typing them in your chat box or raising your hand, and we will try to answer as many as possible questions. Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's get started. Please join us in welcoming Krish. Hi, Krish.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Lerato and Bayo, for the introduction. And yeah, hello, everyone. I'm excited to share today about how you can save effort, time, and stress while dealing with your property-related activities. By the way, I'm Krish, founder of Roptia. Today, I'm going to touch some of the pain points in the property industry, especially for the landlords, independent owners, and renters. Right. So there are a couple of things in UK. So while dealing with the property, you need to make sure that your property is in good condition. Your property, you as a independent owner or the property landlord, you need to follow some government regulations. You need to make sure that you follow all the local council rules. And the most important part is you need to make sure that it is in good, healthy condition. And managing your property is not so easy. It comes with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of challenges. On an average, survey says 3.5 hours per day a person will be spending, especially if they are managing their rental properties. Not only that, when you are acquiring if you are purchasing any properties, you need to do a lot of activities, a lot of due diligence, a lot of negotiations, and make sure that it is viable for you. So a lot. Today, I'll try to cover in a high-level view, and then especially I'll show you how you could manage your property journey using the technology very well. Right. Some of the major problems, or I would say the major challenges in the property industry is tracking all the documents, all the receipts, everything managing is not so easy. You need to make sure that you're following everything in place, everything is in place, and then you accumulate and submit on time. If you have any properties, renting and selling your properties is a very tough challenge. And then you will be spending hundreds and thousands of pounds, and now maintenance and repairs. So this is one of the big challenging industry. It is, for many of them, it is unknown. We don't know how to tackle them. You will be relying on third-party people, third-party companies to deal with it. So the knowledge is very important in this segment. And your government policies, as you must be knowing that UK government changes policies based on the external factors, industry, inflation, various different aspects. And if you are a landlord and if you don't adhere to those policies, you will undergo in the court. Right? There are many examples. You must have heard about it. And if you are having a rental properties, finding a tenant and screening them, and then follow-ups and having a healthy relation is a challenge. So these are some of the pain points which you will come across while dealing with your properties. Let's see how we will be able to handle them. So I'm going to introduce tech platform for the property owners, renters, and landlords. Using this technology, you will be able to effectively handle your challenges in your property journey. Right. So it could be anything related to the property selling or renting or managing your documents or handling your renovations. If you have time, how you can do it in a more economic way. And if you do, for example, if you don't have time, then you would be needing any third-party agents. It could be estate agents or someone independent persons who will be able to act on behalf of you. Right. Let me go to our Roptia platform. Right. So for our demo purpose, I'm going to use one of the testing environment. You will see some test data in it. So this is the Roptia is a tech platform meant for the renters, property owners, and landlords. This is 100% free to all the people, for all the landlords, renters, and independent owners. So here you will find out more useful information, especially in the blogs, wherein which you will be knowing more changes happening in the industry, and you will be able to connect with the people. So we have made it the platform, the 21st century features. Anybody, imagine yourself, you wanted to buy something, some property in somewhere, let's say in Scotland, or you need to buy in London. Maybe you might be located in Manchester. It's not nowadays, like everybody is located remotely, and then people connect through internet, through technology, right? So we use the same technology concept here in Roptia. You will be able to connect with other people located in different places. Right. So you can search for the people, and then you will be knowing that, hey, so-and-so person has been located in this particular place. Say, for example, you want to connect with some of them in London. So you will be able to see, hey, I can connect with this particular person in London. So currently, this is a test platform I'm using. I don't want to touch the main live environment while entering the test data. And then you will be able to chat with them directly. So in order to chat, you have to log into your account. So if you don't have an account, you can sign up to the Roptia platform. It's a straightforward. Within 2 minutes, your account will be open. Once your account is available, you will be able to log in, and then you can see, you will get a lot of heavy features meant for you. let's take the example of searching for someone you wanted to connect with, and if you wanted to chat with the person, let's say this person is located in London, and you did the search based on the location, and then you arrived, you wanted to have a communication. Let's say this person is located in Portolo Close Street, and then Roptia, we provide options to connect with people located in a particular street. Maybe you might be interested in renting in that area, or you might be interested in buying a property. So before you buy any property, you wanted to connect with real people rather than simply not just listening to the Google or AI bots or just the estate agents. So you want to connect with the real people, get the real information, up-to-date information, and then make your decisions. So you can simply introduce yourself. You imagine yourself connecting, we're using a social media wherein which you will be connecting, you're searching for a particular person, and then you can introduce yourself, say, hi, I'm interested in catching up with you. So they might be interested. If you take the example of Facebook or Instagram, you can send a friend request, you can introduce yourself, and then you can share your interest with them. And if they're also interested, then they will respond, right? It's the same concept. So here I connected with Raj, and then I say that, hey, Raj, hey, I'm interested in buying a property in your street, and I would like to get some details. Are you happy to share some information? Yeah, okay, so we can send a message. That's it. So that message notification will go to the Raj. They will receive a alert. They'll receive an email also. So whenever they are online, they'll be able to respond to you, right? So that's a very straightforward. Okay, so right, let me introduce you to some of the powerful features what are available in Roptia, and you could see how you will be able to benefit out of this. Right, let me go to the dashboard. So this is as soon as you log into your accounts, you will be able to see, hey, either you can search for people or you will be able to search for businesses located in the nearby locality. So currently we recently launched the technology. So we are in the state of talking to local businesses so that they'll be able to offer their services on the platform. Okay, in case if you have received any messages from anyone, you will get a notification here. However, you have a chat window wherein which it says, hey, have you received any new messages from anyone? Let's say if you received any message from any renter or landlord or some independent owner, you can see all your messages here. For example, if you received any message, if you have contacted any business, let's say it could be you contacted an architect or an estate agent or someone, let's say a surveyor in the platform, then they must have, if they have replied to you, you would see the notification in this chats section. And then this same information, this is a dashboard wherein which you will be able to find some useful information instead of some of them, or what are the industry announcements and the updates, new features which we are going to launch in Roptia as well. And then what are, if you want to connect with any particular service quickly, let's say you want to connect with some architects, so straight away you will come to the architects and you can enter all the locations. Let's say you want to know E16 postcode, and you can search in the industry. So if there is nothing, then it will not show anything. Say if you want to see some of them in London, so you can use that powerful search. Currently we have, this is a test data, right? So it will show all the businesses in this particular segment, right? Let's go back. Now let's see, let's say you have a property and how you will be able to digitalize your property related information for your benefit. So in this case, this particular user has a total of 4 properties. So they have added, so let's say if you have if you are a frequent property buyer, then you can enter, there is no limit on how many properties you can have in the platform. You can add all your properties to the platform. Say, for example, I'll just quickly show one test platform, property, how to add it. Let's say this is a property, let's say 3-bed, detached house, or I'd say 3-bed flat. And then let's say I'm going to say flat number 22, street name, let's say Portalo, and then let's say city London, and BR5, and you can select what type of property it is. And if you are a owner or renter, you can select, let's imagine you are a owner of the property, and you can add your key features of your property. So this is, you are creating a profile for your property as well, and you are going to keep it for yourself. In future, if you want to give your property to rent for sale, then this information going to be very handy for you. Probably you can say, hey, near to train station. So that could be one of the main feature of your property. So you can enter all your features, near to train station, near to hospital. So all the information you can enter in this particular screens, and then you can give a complete description of your flat. Hey, it is a beautiful riverside. You can say everything, whatever, all the information, description of your property, you will be able to mention it. It's a riverside, beautiful flat. Okay, so everything, and you can upload up to 20 images. Say I'm just going to upload some few images, which I just copied before. And then if you have any video for your property, you can, and if it is available in YouTube or Dropbox or Google Drive, you can give the video link. So I'm going to pick up one of the video link. Right, so you can mention your property related video link, and in case if you have any kind, if you want to keep your documents, it could be anything. It could be your lease agreement or your title document or anything. You can upload your documents to the platform under your account, and it is under this particular property. So, and then you save it. Right. So your property is saved now. See, this is the new property which we created just now, and you will be able to see all your property related information. So I haven't entered anything much for the description during the this phase. At this point of time, you can see the documents, everything is one place for you. Wherever you go, everything is managed in the cloud infrastructure, secured infrastructure, and you travel to anywhere and you just log in and you can see your property related documents and everything online. So you will be able to see all the property related pictures, whatever pictures you have uploaded. And if you wanted to see your video, I'm just trying to, okay, so YouTube currently it is refusing. So we will sort it out later. Maybe it may take just a few more seconds or minutes, but yeah, that's how it works. And let's imagine, okay, let me just quickly show how many properties. This person has 5 properties, right? Out of 5, probably the person wanted to sell one property. Say, let's say the recent property which we added, we wanted to sell the property straight away. It is pretty straightforward. By the way, Roptia does not charge anything when it comes to sales or rental. It is up to the property owners. We provide the technology. We believe technology is very cheaply, I would say, economically available in the industry, using which, that is the vision of Roptias. We wanted to help and empower property owners, renters, and landlords. So let's say the property is, let's say, 5 million, 500,000, and advertisement date. Let's say I wanted to advertise today itself, and let's say I wanted to advertise for some until end of December, right? That is the time, by the time I just wanted to sell my property. So I said, start advertising. That's it, instantly done. So your property is live for the people who uses their Roptia platform. And if we go to by section. So you will be able to see your property, 3-bed flat, instantly. That's it. So you could see, okay, so this is how it's going to let me log out from my account so that you will be able to see much better. When somebody comes here, when somebody searches, let's say they wanted to search in a BR, they're looking for a property in BR5. When they search for BR5, your property comes up, and then they would see your property. Hey, they'll get a chance to look into all the pictures you have uploaded and the video. Okay, currently there is a technical glitch here, and they'll be able to see all the information. They know what price. And the other beauty of this particular feature is, let's say they wanted to chat with you straight away, they can click on the chat. Of course, they have to log in, right? So currently they have to again go back after they log in, and then they look for the property and they wanted to chat straight away. They'll be able to send a chat messages. They say that, hey, I'm interested in buying the property. Can you please arrange a meeting, like calendar invite or something? So you are the seller and buyer. They're communicating directly in the open platform. So they will take the communication forward. Everything is in your control. So how you deal it, that's up to you. So you can have a conversations with them, you can have the negotiations with them. There is no any someone third party person who is trying to get their commission out of which. Okay, so that's about the selling a property. Similarly, if you want to, let's say you wanted to rent out a property, so you can come here to your account, you can select the property, whatever property you wanted to rent out. So you can go there, you can give that, hey, my rental price, let's say 500 per week. If you are interested in giving as a weekly, or if it is monthly, you can specify 1500 per month, and you can say, hey, when is my property available? Is it available today or in future dates? You can create it. So you can mention, let's say, for example, I'm saying it is available from today, and I wanted to advertise from today itself. So I can give end date, let's say until end of this month, because I want my property to be filled up in the next 2-3 weeks time. And I can say here, Roptia allows you to rent your whole property or individual room. So let's say this particular, we wanted to rent the property, whole property, start advertising. That's it, done. Your property is live now. So now if I go back, if the people in the Roptia, if they are going to look for BR5 postcode, and if they are looking for the rental property, your property is there, and they can come here, they can check, they can see complete details, whatever entered. Hey, this is located in the Portolo, where in which I'm interested in. It is available in BR5, and what is the rent per month? What is the rent per week? So if you're not interested in giving your property for weekly, you can delete this 500 and it will not show, right? And they can see all the information related to your property. This is straight away, you are connected directly to a tenant, and then if they are interested, they will be doing a chat. So okay, so definitely if somebody wanted to send a personalized one-to-one message, they need to get into the platform first. Right, so I'm going to say BR5 same property. So they'll arrive to the property, they're interested, and then they'll chat directly with them. And it's a two-way communication. So live, if you are also there live, then instantly you both will be exchanging information. That's so powerful. There is no time delay, there is no third-party person, everything is upfront and open, transparent system. Right. Let's see how best Roptia could help you to organize your activities. So within Roptia, you may have uploaded some various different documents, your rental receipts or your lease agreements, your utility services, energy certificates, and everything can be organized. You have a best way to see all your properties in the platform. Under each under each property, you have all the files related to your property. Everything is organized from any point of time. You will be able to access this information by logging into your account. Right, let's explore another big area, renovations. Many people say renovation is a double challenge compared to renting or selling. I do agree. So I experienced it personally as well. Right, let's say that is one of the motive in Roptia to reduce the stress effort for landlords and independent owners. So that is the reason for building our renovation management. So currently we are adding more features, more very powerful way of dealing with it. So currently I'm going to show you the way how you will be able to do it now, and I'll talk about how you will be able to do it bigger than this down the line. Let's say you are going to renovate your property. It could be your loft conversion, or it could be your kitchen extension, or another 2 bedrooms, so whatever it is. So you can simply, let's say, for the same property which we added before, 3-bed property, let's say we are going to convert the renovation. Let's say kitchen modification. So you can say that, hey, it is a kitchen modification, we are doing it, and you can select which property. So out of your in this particular case, so user has 5 properties. So say that, hey, I'm going to do the renovation to 3-bed flat. I'm doing it. So my start date is, let's say in future, I'm going to do it somewhere probably 1st September onwards, and I'm going to expect probably I'm expecting by 31st December I want to do it. Wow, it is a time. 4 months is a pretty tight timeline, but it is possible, of course. So you can give complete a description of your kitchen, like, so I'm just adding kitchen complete renovation, and you can add full details, whatever you wanted to convey to any other people as part of the renovation. It could be an architect or planner, or it could be a builder, or anyone. So it's all the information you can mention here. So let's say we are giving everything. You can add images, up to 20 images for as part of the renovation. Let's say I'm going to just pick up some random image. Let me just, okay, this is my plan, for example, and then save all the information. Okay, description is needed. Okay, there is something is happened here. So it is kitchen renovation. Okay, so it looks like a bug for me. Apologies, there is some problem. Okay, so we selected this. Let's click on the next. So we go to the next section. Here we can add, in case if you wanted to add any particular documents or anything, you will be able to add those documents information, which will be helpful to your plumber or electrician or architect or planner. All the information you will be, in fact, if you want to have some kind, if you have a documents related to your project for yourself, you can upload all the documents. Right. Okay. So I could see there is a problem here. So the team is going to have a look. So ideally, the expected is, so we should be able to add the property documents, and then that information should be saved. And then we should go to the Teams section, wherein which you will be able to connect it to the Teams. It could be an architect, or it could be a planner, or it could be something else, other plumber, electrician, everybody, right? So let me just see if it is working for any existing ones so that I can show you better. So for example, this one, you could see that all the project related information has been added, and then we can click on the sections. We can see everything. So currently this is under, we have recently launched this small feature, and we are enhancing, wherein which it is going to be very huge, even not only about the your just about your project, you can add multiple items. Let's say, for example, your project may have, hey, my architect has to do the drawings, has to do the measurements, everything. So you're going to see down the line a separate section for the architects. And let's say you have an electrician who is going to come up with the diagrams and the certificates and everything. You're going to see a separate section for your electricians. So all that information, currently it is under the development stage. So we will be launching very soon, probably in another few weeks time. Right. So this will keep you at any point of time. You can travel to anywhere in your city or any other place. You can show all the documents, your ideas with other businesses. That helps you. You don't have to carry any book, paper, pen. Instantly, you'll be able to access everything related to your renovation project. That's the biggest advantage. You get it, and you will be able to share that with the other businesses, whoever is involved. Let's say a renovator, electric plumber, electrician, architect, surveyor, everybody. Like, you can share everything online instantly. You can monitor everything here. So that is about the renovations. Currently, I know many of them, how do they struggle with the renovation? Sometimes people will be having a different perceptions when they explain, when they talk, other person will be saying yes or no. But at the end, so there is no proof or evidence about, hey, what they agreed, what is not agreed, and it's very difficult. And especially most of the times in renovation projects, the requirements changes. We are humans, right? So once initially we may have said that, hey, we want my house should be like this, my loft should be like this, my kitchen should be like this. But after starting the work, you may get a new idea, new improvement, so which you wanted to discuss, right? But how do you make sure that that is agreed between you and whoever is taking the work? So everything, you can do the documentation, you can do the sign-offs in the platform, which helps you, which protects both of them, independent property owner and the business, whoever is going to commit to doing the work. That helps, right? So these are some of the main features we have in our platform. Your properties, you will be able to sell, rent your properties without paying any hard-earned money. I have seen people who has earned and then worked throughout their lives, and then during the retirement phase, they want to relocate. But while selling the property, they're spending probably 1% or 0.7%. In some cases, even 2% of their property value to another agent, which is just like 1% of their life savings, hard-earned money is like, it's huge for them. So using Roptia, people like that will be able to save. They don't have to pay anyone. If they have time, they can do it by themselves. However, in case if they don't have any time for themselves, there is a solution. They can contact agents, estate agents, high street agents through platform, and they will do it for you. So it's totally you. Roptia provides an option for you. You choose whatever you like it. It will help you to digitalize all your documents, keep everything ready throughout your life. At any point of time, from any part of the world, you can access them. It helps you to handle your renovations in a much better way. It helps you to connect with other owners, renters, everybody directly in the open platform. And instantly, you will be able to connect to architects, surveyors, renovators, conveyancers. Say, for example, you wanted to contact surveyors. You come here, you can search, you can look for it. Currently in this test platform, we don't have any surveyors. So I'm just checking. Okay, so this is one of the test company. So you can connect to them. You can talk about your requirements. We have another best feature, which actually works for people. You don't have to do any work. Roptia's intelligent-based system will work for you. Let's say you are looking for an architect. All you need to do is you don't do any searches. You just submit your requirement. Roptia will take care of it. You say that, hey, title, I'm looking for an architect, right? Okay, I'm looking for an architect. Right, that's it. And then, yes, you're looking for an architect. You can give information. Hey, I'm interested in extending my kitchen, or let's say extending, or let's say adding 2 more rooms to my house. Right. Okay. And you can say that whatever you are interested in, everything you can mention here, and you just need to submit it to Roptia. So behind the scene, we have built an intelligent system. What it will do is it will contact, based on your postcode, it will contact 30 different architects nearby to your postcode. That's it. You don't have to call 30 members, or you don't have to do any Google search. You don't have to do anything. They will get this, your requirement. And if they are interested, they will come back to you. They will send you a message, and that message comes up here. Everything is online. Everything is monitored. It makes your life easy. It saves your times 30 times. That's it. And I know many people, how do they struggle, how much time, effort they put, while shortlisting them. Imagine if you're doing a big 150K to 200K big renovation project to your house. It requires a lot of effort, a lot of time. Roptia is one of the right place for you. Make use of this, and then that saves your time. We build this technology for people, by keeping people in our minds. Technology is now, the technology is available, high-tech technology for easily reachable state. We don't have to, we build the technology to make humans' life happy, easy. That's what Proptia is doing in the property industry, right? So with this, I would like to just summarize. Proptia is one of the best choice, wherein which you will be able to take the advantage of technology in your property journey. Right, let's go back to our slides. I'm going to come here, right? So Proptia is the best place, I would like to say. And just before we wrap up, like some of the useful tips, I would say, you can use tools, external tools like Zero or QuickBooks or any other suitable software, wherein which you can maintain everything while submitting every year annual the claims to the government, so that they will help you. And another important part is doing a thorough research before you pick up, you buy a property is very important, based on the market conditions, and look at the comparable properties, and look at the regeneration possibilities in the area. So these are all very important, and be clear with your objectives. So everyone has different set of goals in life. So make sure your property is going to meet your objectives. That is important. And be creative. In the property industry, the more creative you are, the best returns you are going to get it. And then make use of the technology and tools available in the industry. Right. So this is a quick snapshot of Roptia, how when it comes to technology and tools, you can use Roptia for chatting with the renters, owners. You can use the document vault, wherein which you can keep all the documents in digitalized, safe way. You can sell, rent your property. You can advertise, absolutely 100% free in Proptia. Make use of renovation project management, which is currently under the development as well. So we are adding more features, and we will be communicating with all the platform users. That's all from me. I thank you so much for listening. Please let me know in case for any questions. I'll hand over to Lerato and Bio.
Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you, Krish. That was a very wonderful presentation. I'm sure everyone learned a lot from you today. Yeah. Loretta, what do you have to say about this?
Thank you so much, Krish. That was very, very comprehensive and very informative. I'm sure definitely our participants have learned a thing or two on property management and how it can just lessen your stress and just make life easier for you. So thank you so, so much for that. That was very, very informative. Bayo, would you like to speak about the Q&A session?
Yeah, please. Now it's time for the Q&A. It's a question and answer session. So please, if you have any question for Christian, please type them in the chat box or raise your hand, and I will call on you one by one. So you can unmute your microphone and ask your questions. Please, if you have any question, you may want to drop it in the chat box, or otherwise you raise your hand so that I can see a hand raised up. Okay. Please, can you unmute yourself to get your question, please? Okay, I can see a hand up. Can you just unmute your microphone?
Right, I'm unmuting.
Hello.
Oh,
hello.
great.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, great. I just wanted to ask a question actually, but it says the chat is disabled.
All right. Okay. Sorry, chat is disabled. Probably, I think we need to check the settings. But okay, so let's open the audio so that people can talk directly. Feel comfortable to ask questions here live, Smriti.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Please go ahead. Please go ahead with your question, please. Can you use audio to give questions so we can give answer to your question, please? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Bayo. Probably, I think there might be a problem with the Q&A section because of which Smriti couldn't post the message. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I think we're asking that you may want to use your microphone to ask questions. So please, if you have any questions to ask, you may want to unmute yourself so you can ask your question while we wait for the chat time box to be enabled. Okay. Shimon, please, you're muted. Can you please unmute yourself?
Or in the chat window, maybe I'm just... Hello? I have just sent a message in the chat window. Can everyone see that?
Oh, great. Okay, we can see your chat from the chat box. Okay, hello. Yeah.
All right. Okay, maybe we can use the chat directly.
Okay, so let me believe others can also see this message and they can also send us message. But in the interim, while we are with that, please, in case you have any question to ask, you may want to raise your hand. Otherwise, you may want to use the chat box. So please, Krish is here. He's ready to entertain any of your questions here, please. Okay, Shemi, please kindly note that you can use the chat box now. Otherwise, you may want to unmute yourself to ask your question. All right, please, you still have the floor. If you have any question to ask, you may want to ask. Please, this Q&A session,
Right, so Smriti has sent a question. So the question says, is the registration free of cost? Yes, 100% free of cost for all the renters, property owners, and landlords. If it is a business, say an architect or planner or new build developers, it is not free for them. So yes, so the same information, hopefully it is available in the platform as well. I'm just quickly loading. Yeah, yes. So it is always free for users, independent people, for businesses. Currently, we are offering a 3 months free subscription to all the businesses, and later we'll be charging them. So that's how you may be wondering, like, hey, if you are offering everything free, how do you run your company? So yes, we get revenue from businesses. That's how we operate. And then we build the platform, all the features for the people. So that's how RockTI is. Imagine take the example of Facebook or Instagram. So all the users, they use, including myself, I use Facebook, Instagram for free, right? But for the businesses, whoever uses their platforms, facilities, features, they pay. I hope that answers the question, Smriti.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that answers Smriti's questions. So please, do we still have anyone who has one or two questions to ask us? So please kindly use the chat box. Otherwise, you may want to unmute yourself. The audio is available for use, so you may want to unmute yourself to ask your questions. Otherwise, you use the chat box to ask your questions. So please, we have a very few more minutes to go, and we want to ensure that we give it all of the best to go there to answer all of your questions, and make sure you have the best of experience you could in this webinar. So please do well to ask your questions. So please, in the next couple of minutes, we'll be closing the question and answer session. So please, the floor is still open in case you have one or two questions to ask. So shortly before that, we be closing the question and answer session. So please, Loretto, don't you think that this this webinar, like this topic, is a great one at that for the people to be able to benefit from a platform that could readily offer you a free resources to reach out to your landlords and your property owner, reach out to your tenants, and being able to sell your property and then rent properties as they want to do, right? Loretto?
Absolutely. I mean, the insights that Krish gave us and his expertise on property management and leveraging technology have been absolutely remarkable. I mean, I have learned a lot myself. He had an in-depth knowledge and provided us with valuable strategies to streamline workflows, that can help property management and give it a more of an efficient and convenient experience. So absolutely, he demonstrated wonderful passion for technology, property tech. I am definitely inspired. And I hope you guys as well found it as, some of these property concepts are so complex and not so easily accessible to all of us. So it was really, it's comforting to have such a platform and truly commendable to kind of streamline and free of charge, on that's a biggie. That's a biggie. As Chris said, that you spend your whole life savings. The last thing you want to do is give that percentage to an agent. You want to stretch it out for as much as you can. So I think it's absolutely phenomenal, this platform. I'm incredibly impressed. And for me, I found that Krish addressed a lot of challenges that both landlords and tenants face. And he offered us a lot of practical solutions. I think the main thing is that there are no hidden fees. I found that incredibly valuable. So I don't know about you, Bayo. What did you think?
Yeah, it's a lot here. Like seriously, this is an entirely giving back to the society. Like majorly a lot of people that actually had a lot of hard times having to rent apartments of their choices because going through the traditional means of reaching out to agent would be kind of laborious and energy sapping.
Right.
But then at the comfort of your house, with the help of this prop tech these days, so you can just be at the comfort of your house or at the office or even at the train station and just pick up your gadgets, mobile device, or what have you. Explore through a platform that can readily give you available agents and landlord and property owners so that you
Yeah.
can explore. Hey, say for instance, you wanted to stay a week in London and you wanted to look at a place where you can just rent for a week or a month, you can just go online and go through that and no hidden charges. Just have a you can imagine a platform that you can also engage the the owner or the landlord of the property and say, hey, I'm gonna get a property and I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay a month, all of those stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's a
definitely.
lot of stuff here,
Yeah.
it's
No,
a lot of
I have no doubt that our attendees will be exploring all the tools that Krish demonstrated for us. And I just want to thank Krish, seeing as we only have a few minutes left. I want to thank you, Krish, for your expert guidance and the knowledge that you shared. It inspired myself and Bayo, definitely, and I know the rest of the attendees are also very much inspired. And yes, and the continuous improvement in property management on Roptia is certainly very exciting. So we thank your passion and showing us the seamless ways of making property management easier and less stressful. So thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate your time and your expertise once again. Bayo, would you like to say any last words?
Yeah, this is a very great one, like I said. But then before we end this webinar, I would want to give a call to action. So if you want to learn more about Roptia and how it can help you manage your rental properties and your renovation projects easily, so please, you may want to visit the website right there on your screen. It's very seamless where you can quickly access Roptia. So just type it on your browser, roptia.com/customer./sign up. So it takes you straight up to the sign up page for you as a user. So you can quickly get that on your get going with that. Yeah, I think that is it. So yeah.
So definitely, so you can sign up for free and get access to all the features and benefits that Roptia offers. You can also follow us, as Bayo said, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and subscribe on our YouTube channel for more updates and tips on property management.
Currently, we have 1,800 plus supporters in social media. It's really good, like people seeing the real potential of technology, and there is a need for this technology transformation in the traditional property industry.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Bayo, would you like to?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so thank you once again, everyone, for your time and attention. We do really appreciate your feedback and suggestion. So please, you will receive an email containing a survey form. Would appreciate you